Breaking news. Hello my friends, BYD. They have finally confirmed that yes, Tesla will be using their batteries and it's happening this year. Welcome to the channel everyone, great to see you. This is some live breaking news here. I'm coming to you from Indonesia. Just found out that, BYD have confirmed they will be supplying Blade batteries to Tesla. So I don't know how that's going to work in Tesla vehicles, how they're going to fit those batteries in. Obviously they're going to make it work somehow. But an executive at BYD has finally confirmed what we all thought we knew. It had been spoken of, I'd made videos about it. But BYD and Tesla had never officially confirmed the partnership. Well, now they have. And what's happened is Lian Yubo, company executive from BYD, vice president of BYD and president of its Automotive Engineering Research Institute, has confirmed in an interview with Kui Yung Chun, I'm not pronouncing this correctly, but anyway, host of state-owned media CGTN, according to a video of the interview which was just released today. Lian was actually asked a little bit of a dagger question by the host. He said, "How would you rate your made in China products versus Tesla? Many of your models are in direct competition with Tesla and this business competition is fierce," which is very true. "I know Elon Musk has previously said that your cars are not good looking, but it doesn't matter. You guys are now number one in the market." Both true as well. Elon did say that. I don't agree with that at all. But maybe Elon was referring to previous older models of cars that he'd seen, and that might have been before BYD's newer, better looking models came to market. I mean, you can't say the BYD Han is not a good looking car. It's clearly a good looking car. BYD clearly make lots of good looking cars now, that's for sure. Anyway, Lian, BYD's vice president, gave a very good reply. It was very interesting what he said. "Tesla is a very successful company no matter what. BYD respects Tesla and we admire Tesla. We're good friends with Elon Musk and we'll soon supply him with batteries. We are friends." If Tesla has a high starting point and adopts a high profile strategy, including in the US capital market, it first launched the Model S and Model X, shaping itself into a high-end brand, giving young people the feeling that it is the representative of fashion, innovation, and technology. So you can see clearly how much brand matters in China. Clearly the vice president of BYD believes that Tesla has positioned its brand correctly, first mover, and that it's seen in China as the electric brand. I think that's fair to say. He goes on, "Some of our domestic new car makers are actually also learning from it," meaning Tesla, "and it is an example for us to learn from." I've got to say, massive kudos to the humility in which he responded to this question. He didn't kind of get involved in any politics. He didn't criticize Tesla. He didn't do what a lot of other automakers like Geely have done, say that their products are better than Tesla's, or their engineers are better than Tesla's, or nothing. He just gave them credit, talked about their brand strength, talked about the things that they can learn from Tesla. I mean, really, we're talking about BYD here. They are one of the biggest electric car companies in the world. To be honest, they just surpassed market cap value on the share market of Volkswagen. BYD is now worth more than Volkswagen. They're now the third largest automaker in the world by market cap. Now, obviously, they're not just an automaker. It's unfair to call them that. They definitely aren't. They make semiconductor chips. They make batteries. They make mobile phone handsets. They do a lot more than just cars. They make parts for electric vehicles as well. Right now, Tesla's only battery supplier in China is CATL, which has a battery module assembly plant right next to Gigafactory Shanghai. It's just a couple of kilometers down the road. In August last year, there were rumors that BYD would supply Blade batteries to Tesla. I reported on that. That happened in the second quarter. Apparently would happen in the second quarter of 2022. And the Tesla model equipped with the battery was already in C-sample testing stage at that time. So people are saying that last year, Tesla have already tested the Model 3, I'm assuming, maybe even the Model Y, with BYD's Blade batteries. So in other words, they should be ready to go really soon. Now, at the end of October last year, Sai Lian cited a source close to BYD as saying that the company had received a 10 gigawatt hour order for LFP batteries from Tesla. And earlier this year, there were further rumors on Chinese social media that Tesla had officially placed orders with BYD's battery manufacturing unit FinDreams battery for Blade batteries for 204,000 units per year. So I'm really interested to know, will BYD be supplying Tesla with 204,000 Blade batteries this year? Doesn't seem possible to me, considering the way that BYD are ramping up their own product, their own vehicle development. I mean, they just delivered 115,000 vehicles last month, the majority of that was in China alone. I mean, about 95% of those vehicles were delivered in China. And 55% of those were fully electric. The other 45% were plug-in hybrids. Really incredible ramp up from BYD. When you look at what they did last month compared to the previous year, insane. I mean, let's just have a look at these numbers here. 115,000 deliveries last month. All right, the same month last year, they delivered only 32,800. I mean, that's more than triple. That's nearly quadruple. Nearly quadruple the number of sales only 12 months later. Incredible. The other incredible thing to consider is that BYD is really looking at the entire supply chain. They just bought 6 mines in Africa, right? They manufacture the batteries. They're building a gigafactory to manufacture, I think it's about 100 gigawatt hours of batteries per year at the one site. They just opened a gigafactory to build electric cars in China as well. Now, BYD stopped production and sales of internal combustion engine vehicles in March to focus on producing battery electric vehicles, primarily, and of course, plug-in hybrids. However, I think that over the next few years, they are aware of the fact of what's really going to happen in the Chinese car market is that people will start doing what they're doing in Europe, moving away from plug-in hybrids into fully electric vehicles. And I believe BYD would be very well aware of that. They're very humble, as you can see from what they've said. They don't blow their own horn like a lot of companies do. And they'd be aware of what's going to happen in China will be the same as what's happening in many countries worldwide, in particular in Europe, and that is people are moving away from plug-in hybrids, going to fully electric cars. Other interesting news, right? CATL remained in first place in terms of battery output installed in April this year with 38% market share. But BYD is catching up. BYD installed 4.3 gigawatt hours, which gave them 32.2% market share. You know, it is possible BYD could become the largest car maker on the earth by 2030. It's probably more realistic than Tesla when you think about it. I mean, look at the number of models BYD has. They go from all the way down. They're making the BYD Seagull, which is a micro car. They've got the BYD EV1, which is a Corolla-sized car. They've got the Atto 3, which is obviously the Yen Plus. I mean, that is a small to mid-size electric SUV. They've got, more than 10 different electric vehicle models, and they'll have more models soon. But they seem to just spit out models. I mean, the BYD Seal just came out last month. They got 50,000 pre-orders in 24 hours for that car. They seem to just come up with new models constantly. I don't know how they can do it and still make a profit, do this efficiently. It's amazing how efficient this company is. Clearly, they're making nowhere near the profit that Tesla makes per car. Not even remotely close. But that's not their model. Maybe their model is simply to sell, to become the biggest car company in the world and the biggest battery company in the world. That, my friends, is insane. What is even scarier though? Tesla and BYD joining together? That is, wow. That is just, let's put this in context. CATL, Tesla and BYD, they're all kind of partnering together in some way, shape or form. Imagine being Ford, Toyota, Nissan, and having to contend with that. How do you do that? That is incredibly scary. And I think you can't possibly compete with that triumvirate. It's just impossible. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section below, would you buy a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y with a BYD Blade battery? I would. Would you? Let me know what you think and have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on the next video. Bye-bye.